what's up, guys? Eli Fishman here from Talking Ball Interviews, back with another interview. And today, it's been a long time coming. I'm happy to be joined by Roly De Armas, coach in the Philadelphia Phillies organization. Been a coach for 35 years, a player for a while in the minors. Thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it always. Always a pleasure seeing you every year since you do such a good job here.
Starting off, coaching. Talk to me about how much it means to you to give these kids an opportunity, specifically in the GCL. You know, you're coaching some kids that are 17 years old up to 21, getting their first experience in professional baseball. Talk to me about that.
Well, you know, I've been doing it. This is my 46th or 47th year. You lose a track, but you know, the GCL, the rookie ball is important in every organization. This is you know, you get them out of the draft, the young players that come from the Dominican too, that come from extended spring and come for spring training. You know, it's their first year. You got to teach them, you know, the professional way, how to do things as an organization. You know, each organization's got their own thinking and ways of doing it. And it's always, you know, it's unbelievable when you first get them here and see the way they grow up and as they move on through their career, and hopefully they get to the big leagues.
As a coach, what's the biggest thing that you preach? What's the biggest lesson that you want to give to your players?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just in this level, and you know, in every level, is just to be professionals, both on and off the field. You know, it's just teaching them the Philly way, you know, way we want things done, and help each one individually, you know, improve. You know, things that working together as a coaching staff, the hitting coach, the pitching coach, and so forth. You know, just working, trying to develop that player to make them better. And then, you know, as each level moves on, you know, it's an adjustment. It's a big adjustment.
You having gone through the minors, how do you feel that helps you as a coach?
Oh, of course, you know, doing it. I've been very lucky to be in this organization now, 36, 37 years, whatever it is. You know, I learned a lot of things when we first started. You know, go way back to Dallas Green, Larry Rojas, and everything like that. You know, I played under them. You know, learned the Philly way. You know, and it's you know, you basically got to be a person that you don't know everything. Every day here I come here trying to learn something because I don't know it all. And I tell the players that, you know, I don't know it all. Try to learn things from other people, you know, because this game's changing a lot and you want to keep changing with it and learning.
You did coach a couple years in the big leagues. I want to talk about that 2008 team. You were the interim bullpen coach for the Phillies when they won the World Series in 2008. How special was that to have a ring and be a part of the team like that?
Well, the thing about that year, too, is I was in the Olympics, too. I won the bronze medal. We beat Japan. See, that was a special year, 2008. I was Olympic coach last year of baseball, you know, that was in Olympics. This year it's coming back in 2020, and hopefully I'll be a part of that staff. We will wait and see. But it was an unbelievable year. Olympics, and then coming back after, because I went up there and Ruben Amaro and Pat Gillen said, hey, go ahead and go to the Olympics because they knew it was special. And like I said, when I went to Japan, to Beijing, and I didn't know if I was going to come. When I left, we were so the big leagues. I didn't know if I was going to come back to the big leagues or what was going to happen. And I remember when they said, no, come back and join the club. Came back and we took off. I mean, it was a run. It was an unbelievable run, you know, all the way to the World Championship. And, you know, that's baseball-wise, you know, my first year as I went to the big leagues as a coach in '94 with the White Sox, bullpen coach with them. And then 2008, you know, I couldn't top that year, Olympics and World Series in 1 year. That's not too many people can say that one.
I know you've seen a lot of baseball, and this question, if you were to be MLB commissioner for one day, what would you do? What are some things that you would do?
What would I do? MLB commissioner. One thing I would do, equal salaries for the coaches. That would be number one. I think the players, you know, all that money, I think the coaches should get paid, you know, up there. I'm not saying they're going to be making, you know, but I think take care of the coaching staff and the trainers and strength coaches and everything like that. I think that would be one of the biggest things I would do, try to help the coaching staffs.
When you're looking at, for example, a team taking batting practice, or if you go to the Dominican and look at that group of kids, what exactly are you looking for in a player? You know, character, hustle, what exactly?
Oh, tools, basically, throwing, way he swings the bat, catching, hands and all that stuff, pitching, the arm strength and all that. You know, you see the ability. You know, it's crude sometimes. You know, you can develop it, and down the line, you try to project what they're going to be, down the road, a couple years down the road and stuff like that.
Are you hoping to at some point get back up with the big league club or be a coach or a manager in the big leagues?
Who knows? Who knows? I'm just happy what I'm doing right now. God has his way up there, but, we'll see. But, no, I'm happy what I'm doing right now,
All right, final question for you. Great career, playing, coaching, all that, championships, great moments. Best moment of your baseball career?
Best moment, I would say when I first year when I went to the big leagues with the White Sox, as a coach. I think your first year when you get to the big leagues, I remember going to Toronto opening day and when the Blue Jays up there, Frank. That was a good club with Gene Lamont manager. That was a strike year. We had a real good chance. That was a good club. But first year, I think, when I became a coach in the big leagues and hearing "Oh Canada" and the United States anthem up there in Toronto, I think that's always a bit special. And of course, 2008, you can't beat that. World Series champion and the Olympics. That's a topper there.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming on today. Really, really appreciate it.
No problem.